You are listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball.
If you're looking for a quick breakfast or lunch.
Hi, this is Larry Prowative talking about affordable computer repair. Lanny at Affordable Computer Repair in Cheyenne reminds you whenever your personal computer, laptop, or iPad is not performing to your standards, then it's time to call Affordable Computer Repair in Cheyenne at 307-256-8971 and let Lanny's many years of experience fix or address the problems that may exist. Also, watch out for those bad elements out there to harm your computer. Affordable Computer Repair is the perfect choice to consult you on the proper maintenance for your systems. Remember, it's Affordable Computer Repair in Cheyenne. Please call 256-8971.
RJ Fox back at Powers Field. Is running down here. Rock Springs, the Stallions will come out this way. Landon Oliver will be on the mound. Behind the plate is Hayden Bledsoe. The outfield has Ziti in left, Preston Harvey in center, Cooper Hopkins in right. The infield, Garner at third, Billy Peterson at shortstop, Damian Valerio playing second, and Steve Harmon at first. So again, on the mound will be Landon Oliver, who was the catcher in game one. For the Sixers, they'll lead off with Zach Hall in the DH spot. Cade Coates playing shortstop, hitting second. Nolan Horton playing center field and hitting third. So Landon Oliver, a right-hander, will step in against Zach Hall. That one is going to be high and tight, ball one. Again, the wind still, gust of 40. And it has been every bit of that and then some. Oliver, that one out through the left-hand batter's box. As the count will now go to 2-1. Breaking ball will miss high. The last contest just completed. Stallions struck for a couple of runs in the top of the first. Not this game, though. The Sixers came right back and stuck some runs on, and this might have possibilities as the leadoff hitter, Zach Hall, is walked. That'll bring in Cade Coates. Coates will dig in from the right side. Again, the Sixer shortstop. That one inside the initial offering for ball one. Again, for Rock Springs, only bringing 10 players over. So they are a little on the short-handed side. There's the high pitch breaking ball, lands high. Zach Hall takes off from first and a stolen base. That one floated in. A 2-0 count. look, but that one comes in, ball 3. So if you're Cade Coates, you're just going to sit here and watch this one. Got a 3-0 count. Runner on second, nobody out. And he will take a base on balls. So 2 batters and 2 walks. That'll bring up Nolan Horton. Landon Oliver, in his defense, was the catcher in the first game for Rock Springs. So Oliver has thrown a ton already. That breaking ball will find the outer edge. And Nolan Horton looking at an 0-1. Zach Hall on second, Cade Coates on first. As the Sixers here on the bottom of the first. That one fouled straight back into the screen. And Nolan Horton now looking at an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. As Horton digs in, this one off the right side and out of play. And now they've got Hall picked off, and they will pick him off at third. But in the throw around, the coach swipes second. So Zach Hall on a caught stealing, and Cade Coates takes second on the rundown. So now you've got one out, an 0-2 count on the hitter at the plate, and just the runner on second. That one low and away for a ball. But Hall did the right thing when he took off. He didn't hesitate. He didn't stop. He kept going, made him make the play, made him make the throw. That one floats outside through the left-handed batter's box. And now go 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now Landon Oliver taking a peek at the runner and then fakes the throw and chases Coates back to second base. Oliver gets the sign, comes set, deals. That one's low and away. So from an 0-2 count, Nolan Horton has now worked the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. So far, just the 1 out, the caught stealing. That one fouls straight back behind us and out of play. Bottom of the first inning. We are scoreless, but the Sixers threatening. Here's the 3-2 on Nolan Horton. No, here's not. There is the throw, and that one's going to go into center field, but Cade Coates did not run. So the pick play, Oliver chucks it over the head of the shortstop who is covering. Ball goes into center field. So again, here's the 3-2. That one's going to come in high, ball 4. Again, the defense, Zotti in left, Harvey in center, Hopkins in right. Garner at third, Peterson at shortstop, Valerio at second, Harmon at first, Oliver on the mound. And I do believe Will Shaw behind the plate as now Broden Robbins squares around on that one, fouls it off for an 0-1. Again, lots of infield movement as the pitch goes just high and away. As you can, even in the booth, you can hear the wind. That one going to be outside, ball 2. So 2-1 on Robbins. Runners now first and second, as the Sixers have had 3 base runners now, but have not gotten a hit. That one is lifted out towards left. That one will find some grass. No, foul ball. Oh, man. I really thought the wind was going to push that back in. It had plenty of height to it. Oh, man. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Big hole out in left center as the center fielder is shaded towards right for the left-handed batter. There's a swing and a miss for Robbins, and he will go find some pine as Robbins will strike out. So now you got Landon McAnally up. McAnally with the hit that ended the first contest, putting the Sixers up by 10 runs. That one will come low and inside for ball 1. Again, you got runners on. Coates at second, Nolan Horton at first. Oliver checking the runner and checking the runner again. As that breaking ball will come in high. 2-0. That one high. And Landon McAnally now looking at a 3-0. Oliver taking his time, now comes to the plate and will find the plate on the 3-0 to make it 3-1. Again, center field is swung over to the right. The right fielder is way over close to the line as that pitch high and away. And McAnally will draw the walk. So now Oliver has walked the bases full. He's been a little wild. 4 walks and a strikeout here in the bottom of the first. Got the strikeout of Broden Robbins. have the caught stealing on Zach Hall as that breaking ball finishes in high for ball one. Colin Crecilius, second baseman. Chance to pad that RBI stack as that one is hit out towards center field where the grab will be made. And just a harmless pop-up is all that was. That will end the inning. So the Sixers load the bases on no hits, but don't get any runs either. So no runs, no hits, no errors for the Sixers. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Stallions. We head for the top of the second. You're listening to Back in 60 Seconds. You're listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball on 1480 K-Ray.
When you're one of the best, just like athletics, to stay on top, you always need to get bigger, faster, and stronger. Well, MHP and Partners has done just that. That's right, MHP and Partners are a certified public accounting firm located in both Cheyenne and Fort Collins, still offering accounting, tax, and consulting services to businesses, not-for-profit, government, and individual clients. MHP and Partners takes pride in their commitment to providing close, personal attention to their clients. They also continue to invest time and resources in continuing education, state-of-the-art computer technology, and valuing their relationships with you. MHP and Partners is a proud supporter of local and UW athletics. MHP and Partners. Check them out in their historic downtown Cheyenne location at 1509 Bend Avenue or give them a call at 634-2151.
Back at Powers Field as Ryan Ruskinen will remember that first inning. Struck out one, had one get caught stealing. Actually, Ruskinen struck out two. This will bring up Steve Harmon, who I've got down playing first base. He's the number 5 hitter. Is waiting. Oh, we're waiting for the coaches to get their spots. There's swing and a miss from Harmon, strike one on the first pitch. So Ryan Ruskinen got a fly out to the right field, a couple of strikeouts, hit a batter. Is going to get a pop up here that is not going to clear the infield. And Coates will make the grab from the shortstop side. And that will be out number one for the Sixers. That was that was pretty wild. That pop up actually started out towards third. And that's Nolan Horton. Ended up on the second base side of things over towards the second base. As that one is going to be offered at an 0-1 count. As Griffin Garner swings and fouls that one off. We make it 0-2. Garner digging in. Ruskinen. That one just outside. Boy, that was a chase pitch. That one is fouled back into the screen. So for Griffin Gardner, you got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on. That is going to be strike 3. Griffin Garner, third strikeout victim. for Ryan Ruskinen. That will bring up Preston Harvey, the center fielder. That one is going to be grounded right to second. Crecilius has got it over to McAnally, and that will end the Sixers, or rather the Stallions' second inning. Headed to the bottom of the second, folks. It is 0-0. We're back after a 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball on 1480 K-Ray.
If you're looking for a quick breakfast or lunch, you're looking for the Bread Basket. If you're busy and can't take time out for a healthy breakfast, stop in and try one of our breakfast burritos loaded with potatoes, eggs, cheese, bacon, and our homemade green chili wrapped in a 12-inch flour tortilla. Or, for a fast lunch, try our delicious cabbage burgers, hamburger, onions, and cabbage wrapped in bread dough and baked to a golden brown. Treat yourself to a fast breakfast or lunch today at the Bread Basket Bakery and Sandwich Shop, 1819 Maxwell Avenue, Cheyenne's hometown bakery. Wrapped in bread dough and baked to a golden brown. Treat yourself to a fast breakfast or lunch today at the Bread Basket Bakery and Sandwich Shop, 1819 Maxwell Avenue, Cheyenne's hometown bakery.
R.J. Fox back at Powers Field as we head for the bottom of the second inning. The Sixers getting one, two, three, four walks in that first inning, but could not push a run across. Zach Hall was caught stealing, then a strikeout, and then there was just a fly out to center field. So for the Sixers, lots of traffic, not much payoff. Landon Oliver will check his pitch count here in a little bit. Threw a lot of pitches in that first inning. He'll be looking at Anthony Pacheco, Asher Newland, and Will Shaw as first pitch is going to be hit by pitch, and Anthony Pacheco is on base. That'll bring up Asher Newland. Will step in, playing third base in this contest was the reliever in game one. As Oliver will come in, that one will be a little low. 1-0. Pacheco on first. That one is down the right field line, tailing away, and will land foul. Ooh, man, that one went a long ways, but it also tailed off. And that, of course, put it in out of play. Evens count at 1-1. That one also fouled off the right side. Newland digs in against Oliver. Oliver, there's the throw over to first. Pacheco back in time. Oliver checks the sign. That one is going to be out towards right center. That is going to be over the head of the right fielder. One run is going to score. Pacheco is rounding second, headed for third, and that's where he will stop. Asher Newland, the three-bagger, gets the RBI. And Anthony Pacheco, who was hit by pitch, comes all the way around to score. 1-0 as the Sixers break on top here in the bottom of the second. Back to the top of the order, Zach Hall, who walked and was caught stealing in the first. Ooh, that's Will Shaw. My bad. That one is an excuse me foul ball. That's going to even the count at 1-1. There's the 7-8 and the lower part of the order here for the Sixers doing the job. There's a swing and a miss. Shaw late on that one. Goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. That will be grounded right back up through the box. That will go all the way out into center field. Newland will score from third. And Will Shaw will have an RBI single. Now we'll turn the order around and get back to the top. Here is Zach Hall, the DH. Walked and was caught stealing in the first. Hall, the right-hander. Hall attempted to bunt, but the ball's going to go right through the 5-hole of the catcher all the way back to the screen. So Hall didn't have to do the sacrifice, as Shaw is going to find second base anyway. That one going to be a ball. So the count's going to be 0-1. Again, Hall squared the bunt, and again, that one's not going to be there. 2-0. Stallions don't really have the infield in. And now calling time is Zach Hall. The Sixers with 2 across. That one is low and away for ball 3. Three and 0. And taking the walk will be Zach Hall. So base on balls. The 5th walk for Landon Oliver, as a visit to the mound here is coming up for Rock Springs. Oliver has thrown 41 pitches. And as we mentioned, Rock Springs just bringing 10. Just 10 guys. They have lost 3 or 4 players to injury, which has really decimated the squad. Conference is over. comes Cade Coach to the mound, to the plate. Coach walked, stranded at third last inning. Will square to bunt. That one will be right down the third base line, and everybody's going to be safe. Cade Coates going to make that one work. He pushed that one right down the third base line. The third baseman had no chance to make a play really anywhere. Just all he could do was field the ball and eat it. So now you got bases loaded, and that'll bring up the number 3 hitter in the order, Nolan Horton. Again, still nobody out. Five walks given up in this contest so far by Landon Oliver. There's the 1-0, and Horton puts that one right back up. Grabbed by the second baseman, and now you're going to get the force at second. As the ball was fielded by the second baseman, he juggled it, lost it. The shortstop picks it up. He's standing right on the bag. So Coates gets caught in no man's land. Will Shaw scores from third. Coates will be out number 1. And what you're going to be left with here is Horton on first, Zach Hall on third, and 1 out. As that pitch just low and away, and taken off with the pitch was Horton. He'll get the stolen base. So now you got runners at second and third. And again, with 3 runs already in this inning, as that pitch was a little on the outside, but they're going to give him to him. As Broden Robbins now looking at a 1-1 count. So Robbins looking at the 2-1, that becomes a 3-1. Three balls and a strike. And drawing the base on balls will be Robbins. So again, the bases are going to be full. And for Rock Springs, oh my. Landon McIntyre, you're really into the heart of the order here. Robbins at number 4 in the lineup, McIntyre at number 5. So here's your heavy hitters. You got Grisilius and Pacheco still to come, as that first offering is going to be fouled away down the third base side. I'm not so sure he didn't hit that one, just nub it off the end of the bat. He was so far out in front. 0-1. Oliver, that one is going to go way wide. Here comes 1-1. That one's going to be high and away. And again, Landon Oliver, control issues. Not sure if the wind's bothering him, because it is stiff. It's blowing from third base all the way across to first. McIntyre, that one is going to be fouled. It's going to end up rolling out into the field of play, but McIntyre, that one went straight down. He was aiming for right field, no doubt. Again, the right fielder is shaded way towards the line. Center fielder is shaded way towards right. There is a huge hole out in left center. That one is going to be pulled. That is going to find a hole right between first and second into the outfield. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. So McAnally going to get a couple RBIs out of this one. Robbins skates over to third. So McAnally with the single and the RBI. That'll bring up Colin Casillas. He is the 9th Sixer to come to the plate this inning, as the Sixers have batted around. Still just 1 out. And the runner takes off for second. Landon McAnally will be there safe. That one pounded down the right field side and will go out of play. One ball, 1 strike. And still just 1 away. 5 runs on 4 hits this inning for the Sixers. That one up and in. Two and one. Casillas will dig in. Flew out to center field his last time up. Looked was really eyeballing that one, but that one just a bit outside. That makes it 3 and 1. That one will float far and away, and a base on balls. And the bases will now be loaded as Anthony Pacheco, who led off this inning by being hit by a pitch, came around to score. First offering is strike 1. Bases loaded for the Sixers. That one fouled off out of play. Runs the count to 0-2 for Anthony Pacheco. And Pacheco will swing and miss at strike 3. Ooh, they're not going to say it. They say the catcher did not hang on to it. Ooh. Pacheco getting on that one. That time he's going to swing and miss. They're going to make it stick that time. That'll be out number 2. That'll bring up Asher Newland, who hit a triple and scored earlier in the inning. Newland looking to add to his total. Sixers lead 5-0 and looking to add more. Newland, that one is going to be tapped foul. One ball, 1 strike to the Sixer third baseman. That one is going to be a called strike. That one catches the outside corner. That one will be high and inside. That'll leave the count at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded with 2 out. That one is going to be fouled off. Sixers, to their credit, have spoiled a lot of pitches. But Landon Oliver has not done himself any favors. That one fouled away out of play. Stepping back in. Asher Newland. Again, the 2-2 count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. That one will be outside for ball 3. So here you come. You got bases loaded now. Runners taken off, and there is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Landon Oliver gets himself out of it, but not after he gives up 5 runs. 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Sixers on no runs, no hits, no errors for the Stallions. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll be back. You're listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball on 1480 K-Ray.
We're here for you. I'm AJ Miller for Kia of Cheyenne, and for 20 years, our customers have always come first. It's a great time to see the new 2025 Kia Seltos, packed with features and awesome conveniences to make your drive safe, comfortable, and enjoyable. The 2025 Kia Seltos has available all-wheel drive, 10-inch panoramic displays, premium sound, and much more. Kia just keeps adding value for the money. Come by Kia of Cheyenne, call 775-0123 or go to KiaofCheyenne.com, and we'll continue to make it easy.
Capital Lumber is lumber one in Cheyenne. Are you listening? We're all the lumber store you'll ever need.
Serving Cheyenne in the area since 1965, Capital Lumber Company is still the place for all your lumber and hardware needs. Whether you do it yourself or have it done professionally, get all the tools, paints, fixtures, and accessories for every part of your home today at family-owned and operated Capital Lumber Company at 1222 Dunn Avenue in Cheyenne, celebrating 60 years in business.
At Powers Field, as the bottom of the second proved to be big for the Post 6 Sixers, pushing across 5 runs as Landon Oliver just could not find the plate, and the Sixers took advantage. We head for the top of the third, and back out on the mound for the Sixers is Ryan Ruskinen, who thus far has only faced 1 more than the minimum. This will be number 8, 9, and 1 in the Stallions order. Hayden Bledsoe, Cooper Hopkins, and Ryan Zotti. So Ruskinen doesn't waste much time. Oliver, on the other hand, takes a lot of time. But Ryan Ruskinen is zipping right through. He's getting the ball and throwing. Breaking ball will come in. It'll be 1 and 2. Ruskinen rocks, fires. There's strike 3. And Hayden Bledsoe becomes out number 1. Ryan Ruskinen doing the job. 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts so far. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, now 1 here in the third. That'll bring up Cooper Hopkins, who will step in from the left side. There's a swing and a miss, as Hopkins not cheated on that swing. 5-0 Stallions, trying to get on the board as the Sixers putting up a big crooked number in that last half inning. Ruskinen just missing outside with that one. Count now 1-2. That one is going to be tapped. That is going to be all the way to shortstop, and making the grab and making the throw was just not in time, as Cade Coates just couldn't corral it, and Cooper Hopkins is going to have himself an infield single. So Rock Springs now with their first hit. That first offering to Ryan Zotti will be high and away. So 1 out, 1 on. Actually, no outs, 1 on. That one is going to be off, and that one tailing away. The wind grabbed that one, and it pushed it way out there. The 1-1, that one just inside. Ruskinen checks the runner. Deals that one up. That one is going to be drilled out into left field. Runners will stop. So back-to-back singles as Hopkins goes to second. Does not try to take the extra bag, as it was not hit really all that far, and being able to gather it up was Broden Robbins. So Damon Valerio now at the plate. He started game 1, only went a couple of innings. One and 0. Again, you got 1 out now and 2 on. Runners at first and second. Breaking ball. That one lifted out towards right center. Making the grab is the center fielder. Here's the throw in. Cooper Hopkins takes third. Zotti stays at first. Valerio, of course, flies out for out number 2. Nolan Horton playing a right field and more like a right center. That'll bring up Billy Peterson. Stallion shortstop. He is going to rip that one. That one is going to go over to the left field as one run is across for the Stallions and a stand-up double for Peterson. Hopkins scores. That'll bring up Landon Oliver. The pitcher, at least of record now, struck out in the first inning. Breaking ball, fouled off, strike 1. "5-1" now your score. Oliver. Is going to lift this one high out towards right field. Pacheco's got a beat on it and will make the grab. So a couple of hits. Gets 1 run for the Stallions, but they strand 2 after 2.5. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Stallions. 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Post 6. We're back after this 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball on 1480 K-Ray.
From your head to your toes, we're here to keep you moving. With consultation, treatment, and rehabilitation all in one location, it's easier than ever to get the level of care you deserve. Cheyenne Regional. We inspire great health.
Chick-fil-A at Windmill and Delrange serves up breakfast, lunch, and dinner each Monday through Saturday. And at Chick-fil-A, they don't have to stray from their menu. They're proud of what they do all the time. Chicken. Check them out online at CheyenneChicken.com and have them cater your next event. Use the convenient drive-thrus. Come inside or use the Chick-fil-A app to do your next order. Chick-fil-A at Windmill and Delrange.
RJ Fox back. Uh, we're having a day, I can tell. RJ Fox back at Powers Field as we head for the bottom of the third. And the Sixers lead now 5-1. For Landon Oliver, he has thrown a ton of pitches. Be interesting to see how long he lasts into this ball game. As again, we only heading for the bottom of the third, and Landon Oliver has one, two, three, five, six walks, struck out a couple, and has given up 4 hits. So Oliver may very well be his last inning. Will Shaw will lead it off for the Sixers. As first pitch offering comes in high. As the Sixers start off 9-1-2 in the batting order, and Will Shaw is going to be hit by pitch. That does turn it over for the Sixers. And now with the runner on first base, you're looking at Zach Hall. Hall, the leadoff hitter, the designated hitter. That one will catch the inside corner. Hall looking at an 0-1 count. That one ripped down the left field line. That is going to be fair ball. Rounding first, rounding second is Shaw. Shaw will drop at third base. And a stand-up double for Zach Hall. So Shaw digs over to third. As again, that wind. And he hit that one a ton. And he hit it right almost into the wind, right down the third base line. That'll bring up Cade Coates, who walked. Singled. That one is ripped right to short. There is safe at third. Peterson make the nice grab at short. gets it over to third. So Hall safe at third. Coates gets on a fielder's choice, and Shaw scores to make it 6-1. So the right play for Peterson, who was going to his right anyway, and taking off on the first pitch was Cade Coates. He will steal second, and Nolan Horton looking at a 0-1 count. That one going to be fouled off down the right side, landing out of play. So Horton looking now at an 0-2. Horton walked, singled, stole a base, scored in the second. And we'll look at strike three. Nice breaking ball from Landon Oliver. Oliver is around that 80 pitch count, and maybe just a little over. That will be the first out of the inning. Just the third strikeout, though, for Oliver versus about 6-7 walks. That'll bring up Broden Robbins, who big swing and a miss at that one. That one will slide outside. 1-1 now. That one comes in high to make it 2-1. McNally on deck as you hit that part where you got lefty-lefty. That one come in high, but they gave it to him. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count with 1 out and 2 on. Runners at second and third. Robbins tapped that one, but it will be down the left field line, foul. Sixers lead 6-0. Or 6-1 rather. That one is low. That's going to load the count full. So now Robbins, the left fielder, is going to walk. So the bases are going to be loaded, and that's going to bring up Landon McAnally, who has walked, stingled, got an RBI, stranded at second base last inning. So for Oliver, the Rock Springs pitcher, he is throwing a lot of pitches and has thrown just a ton. He was the catcher in the first game. Again, still got the wind. That one is ripped down to right field, right to the right fielder. Going to get it in a hurry. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. Zach Hall. Hall will score. Coates will score from second. Robbins drops anchor at third. And McAnally get nice rip right out to right field. Going to get 2 RBIs. Colin Crecilius will come to the plate. Colin flew out to center field, walked. So he is 0 for 1. That one is way outside. Adair taking off for second base. There you go, the double steal. Landon McAnally breaks for first, draws the throw. And when the throw is made to second base, Broden Robbins aced it home to make it 8-1. Crecilius looking at an 0-1 count. Now he is going to take that offering. That one's headed for right center. That is going to find some grass. Crecilius going to drop anchor at second, but all the way around to score will be McAnally. So Crecilius with the double. 5 in the second. 5 in the fourth. Actually, 5 in the second, 5 in the third. Still, yeah. Still just 1 out. Anthony Pacheco. Hit by a pitch, scored last inning. Ground ball, third base is going to go through the wicket. That's going to score a run. Crecilius scores from second. And Anthony Pacheco will have a CNI double. That one was ripped down the third base line. And Griffin Garner almost thought he had a play on it, but that one went right through the 5-hole. Sixers out in front of this one now, 11-1. Asher Newland again with only 1 out. The Sixers again have batted around. They batted around in the second, and they have batted around here in the third. An 0-1 count. That one is going to skip away short. Staying put was Pacheco at second. There's a swing and a miss. As Newland goes 1-2. That one fouled off over the right side, out of play. So it's getting to the point where I believe Asher Newland is probably going to hit the pitch limit here pretty soon. And he has not even cleared the third inning. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, as Asher Newland will strike out for the second time to be out number 2. That'll bring us back to Will Shaw. Shaw singled in the second and scored. Was hit by a pitch earlier in this inning and scored. Now with a runner at second, as Pacheco back in time. Shaw, nice swing and a cut, comes up with just a ting as that one smacks into the back screen. Oh, 0-1 to count, as the Sixers have kind of exploded after not scoring in the first. Stick up a 5 spot in the first, a 6 spot here in the second, or in the third. come in high. That'll be 1 and in, 1-1. That one will catch the outside corner to go 1-2. That one fouled off. That one fouled off out of play over the right side as the umpire needs baseballs. Been a lot of foul balls pounded off over the right, over the third base line, and out of play. For any kids collecting out there, wow, they've made a fortune. 1-2 strikes. There's a swing and a miss, and Will Shaw will strike out for out number 3. As we head for the top of the 4th inning, 11 runs on 9 hits, no errors for the Sixers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors for the Stallions. Due up, it is Harmon, Garner, and Harvey. We're back after a 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball on 1480 K-Ray.
Chick-fil-A at Windmill and Delrange serves up breakfast, lunch, and dinner each Monday through Saturday. And at Chick-fil-A, they don't have to stray from their menu. They're proud of what they do all the time. Chicken. Check them out online at CheyenneChicken.com and have them cater your next event. Use the convenient drive-thrus, come inside, or use the Chick-fil-A app to do your next order. Chick-fil-A at Windmill and Delrange.
Country music fans, the 2025 Cheyenne Frontier Days Frontier Nights lineup is here. Ian Munsick with Travis Tritt on Friday, July 18th. Jordan Davis with Brett Young will take the Frontier Night stage on Saturday, July 19th. On Sunday, July 20th, Bailey Zimmerman with Josh Ross will take the stage. Only at Cheyenne Frontier Days. Tickets on sale now, only at CFDrodeo.com.
Things are sitting right now, the Sixers are looking pretty good. Looking to see if there were any, yes, they believe we do have a new pitcher. Ryan Ruskinen went 3. And yeah, looks like, Jade Tafoya, I believe. These unis with the light blue, the dark blue, the red numerals for the Sixers. For an old man with glasses, kind of hard to see numbers. We're looking to see if there were any other changes here in the lineup. For the Stallions, it'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Steve Harmon, Griffin Garner, and Preston Harvey. So Tafoya will take the bump. Ruskinen giving up 3 hits, 1 run. Struck out 4. Hit 1, but did not walk any. if there's any more changes here to the defense. You still got Robbins in left, Horton in center, Pacheco in right, Newland at third, Coates at short, Crecilius at second, McAnally at first, Shaw still behind the plate. So just the swap of the pitchers as Jay Tafoya comes in. Ruskinen, Julian Tafoya. For Harmon, first pitch, ball one. Tafoya just missing outside with that one. So for Brad Barker, chance to kind of manage the bullpen a little bit and maybe get some guys a little bit of work. But I'll give it to Ruskinen. He worked very efficiently and quickly. As now Tafoya will find the outside corner for strike one. 3-1 to count to the Stallion first baseman, Steve Harmon. That one is going to skip away. So a leadoff walk as the Stallions in business. That'll send Griffin Garner to the plate with a runner on. As that one will catch the strike zone for strike one. Garner struck out his only other appearance this game. As now Tafoya is starting to find the zone, has thrown two in a row. It is an 0-2 count. Again, the runner on first, that's Harmon. There's the pick move. That one got away. And now legging it for second base will be Harmon. So unable to make the grab over at first, Landon McAnally. But that's hard because the sun right now, at that angle, first base, second base, right field, got the sun right in their face. Tafoya checks the runner, comes in just a hair wide. Count will go to 2-2. 10-run lead right now here in the top of the fourth. That one is going to be pounded right to Crecilius at second. He'll make the scoop, the throw, and there will be out number one. 4-3 on the putout, but Harmon will move over to third base on the play. That'll bring up Preston Harvey, center fielder. He grounded out to second base. His first time up will foul first pitch back into the screen for strike one. One run, 3 hits, no errors for the Stallions. 11 runs on 9 hits, 1 error for as a swing and a miss. As Tafoya put the fastball just a little too far out for Harvey to reach. Harvey will now dig in on the 0-2. That is going to be strike 3. Preston Harvey looks at strike 3. That'll bring up Hayden Bledsoe. catcher. Bledsoe struck out in the third. As that one will find the outside corner. Tafoya starting to find a groove. And there is activity in the Stallion bullpen during this at-bat. As Bledsoe swing and a miss, strike three. And that will end the Stallion fourth. 4 up. There was a walk, a ground ball, 2 strikeouts, and that's that. As we head for the bottom of the fourth, it is still 11-1. Post 6 out in front. We're back after a 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball on 1480 K-Ray.
In the last week of July, you'll find the superstars of rodeo at Cheyenne Frontier Days. The world's top cowboys, cowgirls, buck and broncs, and toughest bulls. Grab your hat, pull on your boots, and join in the Cowboys' favorite rodeo. Rodeo tickets on sale now. Cheyenne Frontier Days, the wildest ride in the West.
Get ready, Southeast Wyoming. Saturday, May 24th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Halliday Subaru is the place to be. Come check out Travis Pastrana's ARA Rally Car and Subaru Motorsports USA, including the championship-winning WRX-STI Rally Car, trailer, and gear. Bring your Subaru for the show and shine. Grab some eats from Mad Flavors and score special discounts on parts, accessories, and apparel. Don't miss it. Halliday Subaru off Westland Road in Cheyenne. Visit Facebook for details. See you Saturday, May 24th.
At Powers Field as we head for the bottom of the fourth inning with the Sixers an 11-1 run. Get through the bottom half of this inning, get 3 outs. New pitcher for the Stallions as we're looking to get all the changes here. But it appears that the new pitcher will be Preston Harvey. So let's see who goes to short for the Stallions. For the Sixers, it is back to the top of the order. As Zach Hall will zip that one right to second base. First pitch, and that will go as a 4-3 putout. So 1 up, 1 down, as Zach Hall swinging on basically the first pitch from Preston Harvey. So that'll bring up Cade Coates. Not really a whole lot of moves the Stallions can make with only 10 players. It's not like you can shuffle a whole bunch in and a bunch out. As Coates digs in. That one is going to be ripped down just fair. And that one is going to go all the way to the corner. Rounding first, rounding second. Cade Coates digging for third. So Cade Coates on a 0-1. Is trying to set the defense here. for, as it looks like Zotti is still in left. As first pitch now for Horton, as Nolan Horton, who has walked, singled, scored, and struck out. That one is driven foul out of play. That one will find the zone as well, and that will be a strikeout. Nolan Horton. That'll bring up Broden Robbins with two down and the runner on third. Well, you got a chance here for an insurance run. You're up 11 to 1. That is going to be grounded to short. There's the grab, there's the throw, and out at first is Robbins. So it'll go a 6-1 on the putout, and just like that, look at that, as the Stallions are out. All right, we head for the top of the fifth. Sixers just need 3 outs, and it'll be a 10-runner. We're back in 60. You're listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball on 1480 K-Ray. Visit the heart of Cheyenne's history at the Cheyenne Depot Museum. The Depot Museum is home to many events and is a National Historic Landmark as the last Grand Railroad station on the Transcontinental Route. See the narrow gauge UCNN model railroad, and don't forget to visit the Depot Gift Shop, where they have many unique gift ideas. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Cheyenne Depot Museum at 121 West 15th Street in the heart of downtown Cheyenne.
That's the sound of a Mountain Dew. And that's you enjoying its refreshing citrus kick. That's a cool breeze suddenly whistling through your hair.
Whoa!
That's you realizing you're now on a mountain.
This is epic!
That's you stating the obvious. That's you stepping up to the plate. That's you winning your kickball game.
Yes! Let's go!
That's you taking another sip of your
Mountain
Dew. Do the Dew.
3 outs is all the Sixers need. 11 to 1 is your score. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors for the Stallions. 11 runs on 10 hits and 1 error for the Sixers. Julian Tafoya on the mound, back for his second inning of work. Tafoya gave up the leadoff walk, then got a ground ball and a couple of strikeouts. In relief of Ryan Ruskinen, who just went 3 and went only 1 hitter over the minimum. For Julian Tafoya, here in the top of the 5th. It will be the bottom of the order, Cooper Hopkins, who singled and has scored the only Stallions run. He will step in from the left side. Again, that wind's still brisk. This one is going to be grounded into the ground. McAnally makes the grab, but could not get the out as Tafoya could not get to the bag in time. I'll tell you what, Cooper Hopkins has got a little bit of speed. McAnally made the grab, but Tafoya not in time getting to the bag. And Hopkins just outran him, so now you got a speedster on first. That'll turn things over. To the top of the lineup we go. Ryan Zotti Looks first pitch, strike one. He has flied out to left field. As this one is going to be right at the third baseman. There's the out at second. There's the out at first. And a 6-4-3 double play. That was something else. Nice grab. Nice turn. That'll bring up Damian Valario. He has struck out and flied out to center. That one is going to be high and away. Ball one. That one will find the zone. Count goes to 1-1. Tafoya wheels and deals. That one just inside. Sixers 1 out away. That one fouled out of play. That'll even the count at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs here in the top of the fifth. There's a strikeout as Tafoya zips it right by Valario, and that will end the ball game. 1 run on 4 hits, no errors for the Stallions. 11 runs on 10 hits, 1 error for the Sixers. We're back. We'll wrap this one up in 2 minutes. Back in 2. You're listening to and watching Post 6 Baseball on 1480 K-Ray.
I always get a kick when I see ads for a huge vault of silver they found, or they get their gold from a certain company. Hi, this is Larry Perotti for the Coin Shop in downtown Cheyenne. Family owned and operated since 1982. You can buy and sell your gold or silver, along with other precious metals, including palladium and platinum, at the Coin Shop each Tuesday through Friday. You'll always get top dollar for your gold or silver, as David Brockman has his eye on the precious metals market each day. So stop on by for a fair and honest appraisal of your precious metals, or give David a call and set up a time to stop by. You'll always find coin collections, collectible coins, proof and mini sets, and more today. So why wait for the others? Shop the Coin Shop in historic downtown Cheyenne at 510 West 16th Street, open Tuesday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Or give them a call at 778-7196.
Your home is where memories are made, so why not make it a place you truly love? With a home equity loan, you can update your space, improve your curb appeal, or finally finish that home project you've been putting off. Competitive rates, flexible options, and simple approval make it easy to get started. Make the equity in your home work for you and love where you live. Apply today at pvbank.com. Platte Valley Bank, you belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Rock on Wheels is Wyoming's premier bicycle shop. The service department offers quality and experience with a 48-hour turnaround guarantee based on parts and availability. They even offer tune-ups for your current bike, along with powder coating and sandblasting. So swing by the shop and take advantage of the awesome prices for great bikes like Trek and many other name brands. Rock on Wheels even offers bike rentals for the avid rider. They're proud to be locally owned and operated. You'll find Rock on Wheels at 900 East Lincoln Way. Call 637-002. At First Tier Bank, we strive to keep it simple. We offer great.
The Rock Springs Stallions. This one is 14-4 in the first game, 11-1 here in the second contest. Let's take a look at some of the stats in this one as we try to get here. There we go. And checking out the box score, waiting for it to load. It was a pretty good ball game. The Sixers putting up 5 in the second, 6 in the third. They made that work. There's the Stallions just putting up 1 run in the third inning. So again, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Stallions. 11 runs on 10 hits, and 1 error for Post 6. For the Sixers, The winning pitcher, Ruskinen, as he threw 42 pitches, 31 strikes. Julian Tafoya did pretty decent as well, 24 pitches and 16 strikes. Ruskinen faced, as I said, just one more than the maximum. He just faced 13 batters over 3 innings, or it's 4 innings. Tafoya faced 7. And really, the Sixers never let the Stallions into this ballgame. Oliver, the starting pitcher for Rock Springs, pitched 3 innings and just threw a ton of pitches, 105, 54 of those for strikes, as again, Oliver walked a bunch of batters, and those all turned into runs. A lot of them turned into runs for post 6. All right, for the Sixers, they will next take the field against the Creighton Prep Varsity Blue Jays Friday and Saturday, and then they're off into a tournament as well over the weekend. So Memorial Day weekend looking pretty good for the Sixers as they'll go in on a 4-game winning streak. All right, thanks to my board op back at the studio, who I know has got a lot of things to get done, Larry Proetti. Post 6 baseball on 1480 K-Ray is brought to you by Affordable Computer Repair, the Breadbasket Bakery, MHP and Partners, Kia of Cheyenne, Capital Lumber Company, Cheyenne Regional Medical Center, Chick-fil-A, Cheyenne Frontier Days, Holiday Subaru, Wyoming Department of Transportation, Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union, Two Doors Down, Burns Insurance Agency, First Tier Bank, the Gill Window Company, Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service, Jason Gilbert, your Allstate Insurance agent, Rock on Wheels, Fat Boy Tire and Auto, Platte Valley Bank, The Coin Shop, the Cheyenne Depot Museum, and of course our scoreboard sponsor, a happy one with a doubleheader sweep today, Pepsi of Cheyenne. All right, until our next broadcast, for Larry Proetti, I am R.J. Fox. We now return you to regular programming